Another day, another story. Hello, and welcome to this video about global warming. Today, we will be discussing the question of whether global warming will stop or not. Global warming is a phenomenon that has been affecting our planet for decades, and its effects are becoming more apparent every day. In this video, we will explore the different factors that contribute to global warming, and we will also discuss whether there is any hope of stopping it. Part 1. The factors that contribute to global warming. Global warming is caused by a variety of factors, but the most significant is the increase in greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, trap heat from the sun and prevent it from escaping back into space. This leads to a gradual increase in global temperatures, which is known as global warming. The primary source of these greenhouse gases is human activity, such as burning fossil fuels and deforestation. Other factors that contribute to global warming include natural phenomena such as volcanic eruptions, solar radiation, and changes in the Earth's orbit. However, these factors are not significant enough to cause the rapid increase in global temperatures that we are currently experiencing. Part 2. The impacts of global warming. Global warming has numerous impacts on our planet, including rising sea levels, melting glaciers and ice caps, more frequent and severe weather events, and changes in ecosystems and biodiversity. These impacts can have significant economic, social, and environmental consequences. Rising sea levels, for example, can lead to flooding in coastal areas, which can damage infrastructure and displace communities. Changes in ecosystems and biodiversity can also have severe consequences, as some species may not be able to adapt to new environmental conditions, leading to their extinction. Part 3. Can global warming be stopped? Now that we have explored the factors that contribute to global warming and the impacts it has on our planet, the question remains, can global warming be stopped? The short answer is no. However, that does not mean that we cannot take action to slow down the rate of global warming and mitigate its impacts. One way to do this is by reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. This can be achieved by transitioning to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, and by implementing energy efficiency measures in our homes and businesses. Another way is by protecting and restoring natural habitats such as forests, wetlands, and oceans, which can absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. However, even if we take significant steps to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions, the effects of global warming will continue for many years to come. This is because some of the greenhouse gases that we have already emitted into the atmosphere will remain there for hundreds of years. Part 4. The role of international agreements. International agreements play a vital role in the fight against global warming. The most significant of these agreements is the Paris Agreement, which was signed in 2015 by 195 countries. The Paris Agreement aims to limit the increase in global temperatures to well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels and to pursue efforts to limit the increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius. The agreement also includes commitments from countries to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions and to provide financial and technological support to developing countries. However, the effectiveness of the Paris Agreement depends on the commitment and action of individual countries. The United States, for example, withdrew from the agreement in 2020, which could have significant consequences for the global effort to combat climate change. Part 5. The importance of individual action. While international agreements and government policies are crucial in the fight against global warming, individual action is also essential. We can all make changes in our daily lives to reduce our carbon footprint and contribute to the global effort to combat climate change. Some actions we can take include reducing our energy consumption by turning off lights and unplugging appliances when not in use, using public transportation, walking, or biking instead of driving alone, reducing our meat consumption, as meat production is a significant source of greenhouse gas emissions, supporting companies that prioritize sustainability and reducing their environmental impact, reducing our waste by recycling and composting. These individual actions may seem small, but they can add up to significant changes when millions of people take part. Part 6. Conclusion. In conclusion, global warming is a complex and challenging issue that requires a global effort to combat. While it may not be possible to stop global warming entirely, we can take action to slow down its effects and mitigate its impacts. This includes reducing greenhouse gas emissions, protecting and restoring natural habitats, implementing energy efficiency measures, supporting international agreements, and taking individual action. It is essential that we act now to address global warming and preserve our planet for future generations. We must work together as a global community to take action and make significant changes to reduce our carbon footprint and mitigate the impacts of global warming. Thank you for watching, and we hope that this video has provided you with a better understanding of this critical issue. Thanks for watching.